Hello everyone, this is Karen.
Hello everybody, I am Shane.
Today we're looking at part 2 of our story called The Necklace. And the vocabulary words are ashamed.
Ashamed.
When I feel ashamed, my ears turn red.
Me too. Loan.
Loan.
Tim got a loan to buy a bigger house for his family.
Wow. Hardship.
Hardship.
Since the war, there has been great hardship in this country.
Endure.
Endure.
I don't think I can endure that awful music a minute longer.
Imitation.
Imitation.
This isn't a real fur coat. It's just an imitation.
Oh, I thought so.
That's right. Okay, so we're still talking about the story.
Right.
The necklace.
So we have a husband and wife. We're not going to mess up their names anymore. Don't worry. They're French, right? And the wife wants to be fancy and luxurious. So the husband has been helping her by, they're going to go to a ball. He got money for a beautiful dress.
And they borrowed a necklace and a diamond necklace from a friend because she wanted to look all nice and fancy.
Right. Okay, so now she's at the ball and she felt wonderful.
She's like, I'm the prettiest woman at this ball.
Right? So she's on top of the world.
That's right. But when they get home...
What? What?
And then they found out that the necklace was missing.
Oh my gosh.
And it was a diamond necklace.
So, of course, they have to replace it, right?
Yeah, exactly. They have to give it back, but they don't have the money. Then what are they going to do?
So the husband gets all the money from his inheritance.
And taking out loans.
From friends and family and everybody, and they finally get the replacement.
That's right.
And return it to this rich friend. So now, at the end, we'll find out
what happens.
What happens? Is the rich friend going to be angry that they lost it, or very happy, maybe give them back? Then who knows?
That's right. Maybe she will charge them some interest.
You know how we find out?
Oh, we have to go into today's lesson.
That's right.
Enjoy.
Enjoy.
The necklace.
At the ball, Mathilde had the time of her life. She took great pleasure in knowing that she was the prettiest woman present. When the party ended, the couple set about to leave. However, Mathilde was ashamed to be seen getting into a cheap cab, so they walked a bit before getting one.
Today's story is called The Necklace, Part 2. Hello everyone, my name is Jeff. Get ready for a great twist, everyone. Our story is going to take an exciting turn today.
I hope so. Well, we're reading about Mathilde Loisel, a poor young woman who married a kind of okay-off young man who was a government worker. He made a good amount of money, but not enough to be called rich. Mathilde, though, she wanted to be rich. Then one day, her husband got an invitation to a fancy ball. Now, Mathilde was excited about the ball, but mostly anxious. She didn't have a beautiful dress, and then when she got one, she was anxious because she didn't have beautiful jewelry. But they know a woman named Madame Forestier. She's obviously a little bit richer because she has a great diamond necklace, and very lucky she decided to lend it to Mathilde for the party. Now, since the story is called The Necklace, and Mathilde has an expensive necklace that is not her own, we're afraid that something's going to happen to that necklace at the party.
But hold off on that. We'll get to that soon.
I think it's going to happen.
It's going to happen.
Okay.
Anyways, at the ball, though. At the ball, Mathilde had the time of her life. She had always wanted to go to one of these, and apparently, yes, it was a fancy ball, and she was the belle of the ball. She had the time of her life, and yes, she took great pleasure in knowing that she was the prettiest woman present. She was the prettiest woman there. She was, in fact, the belle of the ball. Then things start to happen. When the party ended, the couple set about to leave. They were about to leave when something bad happens. Not quite yet. They have to find a way to get home first.
Okay.
That's not the exciting part.
The party went well. Mathilde was popular. All the handsome guys wanted to dance with her. She had a great time. Now it's time to go home. However, it says Mathilde was ashamed to be seen getting into a cheap cab. So they walked a bit before getting one. All right, so even leaving the party, she wants to look fancy. She didn't want to take one of those cheap cabs, those cheap horse-drawn little carriages or wagons or something. No, it's kind of embarrassing. It's like she didn't want to get into the old yellow taxi. She wanted a black Mercedes to pick her up.
Or a limo.
Or limo or something like that to take her home. So she decided to make her husband walk away from the party a bit before getting in the cheap taxi.
Anyways, she was ashamed to be seen getting into a cheap cab.
It's not important.
She didn't want the rich people to see her getting into a cheap or inexpensive cab. She was ashamed by this, or she was kind of embarrassed to have to do this. So she didn't do that. Anyways, the adjective is ashamed. And yes, if you feel ashamed, you feel embarrassed or maybe guilty about something you either did or didn't do. For example, when I feel ashamed, my ears turn red. It's a big tell at the poker table. Anyways, folks, with that, it's time for us to take a break, but don't go away. I'll be right back after this.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。我们在第一天的课文读到，马蒂达梦想过着奢华的生活，不过她的丈夫是教育部职员，过的是朴实普通的生活。她还是会尽全力要让老婆开心啦。好，那有一天，丈夫就拿了一张教育部长办的豪华舞会邀请函。他老婆很烦恼，说没有适合的洋装和珠宝首饰，于是呢，他就准备了一笔钱让他买洋装，然后也建议他去跟有钱的朋友借了一条钻石项链。好，现在终于到了舞会这一天，马蒂达在舞会上度过人生中最快乐的时光。她知道自己是场内最美的女子，她非常非常开心。Jeff 老师说 ，She was the belle of the ball。好，当我们说 the belle of the ball， 就是指舞会之花，也就是舞会派对里面最美丽、最受欢迎的女子。好，当派对结束的时候，马蒂达她不想被人家看到说他们坐的是便宜的那种出租马车，她很怕丢脸，于是呢，她跟她丈夫还特别走了一小段路才去招车。这边有一个单字叫做 ashamed， 它是形容感到难为情的或是羞愧的。接话课文中。
The necklace.
When they arrived home, Mathilde discovered that the borrowed diamond necklace was missing. Monsieur Loisel retraced their steps and looked for it everywhere, but to no avail. Their only option was to replace the necklace. They eventually found a perfect match at a jewelry store. Using his own inheritance, money borrowed from friends and family, and loans from other sources, Monsieur Loisel gathered the 36,000 francs needed to buy the replacement. Mathilde then brought it to Madame Forestier.
Okay, so Mathilde and her husband, they walked a little ways, but then they got into a cab and they went home. And when they arrived home, disaster happened. Yes, when they arrived home, Mathilde discovered that the borrowed diamond necklace was missing.
Was missing?
It was gone.
The whole thing?
Yes.
Well, I thought maybe like
necklace.
It's heavy. How does it just fall off and no one notices?
That's the way losing things work.
They probably had too much champagne at the party or something like that. They've lost the necklace. Of course, it's diamonds, so it's really expensive. Now, if you lose something, the first thing you want to do is find it again. So that's what they tried to do. Monsieur Loisel retraced their steps and looked for it everywhere, but to no avail. So he retraced their steps. He basically walked back the way that they came home looking for it. We were here, it's not here. We were there, it's still not here. To no avail. This means you tried something and you failed at doing it. I called my friend all day, but to no avail. He never answered the phone. So he didn't find the necklace. So if you lose something and it belongs to another person and you can't find it, you've got to get another one and give it to that person. Their only option was to replace the necklace. They have to buy another diamond necklace, and they're not rich.
They have to return the necklace, but they don't have the necklace, so they're going to have to find a substitute that they can give back to Madame Forestier. Anyways.
Bad.
It's all right. It's all right. They did find a substitute, a replacement. After a while, they eventually found a perfect match at a jewelry store.
That's lucky.
Great. Now, this is the bad part, though.
Yeah. It's
Okay,
gonna
using his own inheritance, money borrowed from friends and family, and loans from other sources, Monsieur Loisel gathered, get this, he gathered the 36,000 francs, correct, needed to buy the replacement. So remember, the dress cost 400, this necklace cost 36,000. It's significantly more expensive. It's made Mike sick.
Wow, that's really expensive. And remember, Monsieur Loisel is just a simple government worker. He's not a fancy lawyer or banker. He doesn't have that much money. He used his inheritance, money he was going to get from his parents when they passed away, or money from his grandparents. He then also borrowed money from good friends and family, and he got a loan from another source. Maybe went to a bank, or even worse, a gangster, to borrow money. That's what a loan is. It's when you borrow money from someone. Yeah, you can get a loan from your friends and family, and that might be easier because they won't have so many rules. But if you get a loan from a bank, or even worse, from somewhere illegal, you have to pay a lot more money back, all right? So basically a loan, though, is just an amount of money that you have borrowed and you will have to pay back in the future. For example, Tim got a loan to buy a bigger house for his family. This would be a bank loan. That's fine, but you do have to pay it all back.
And yes, it turns out that they had to take $36,000 that they didn't have. They had to take it and buy this necklace because they had to replace the necklace that they lost. Yes, they bought the necklace, and then Mathilde then brought it to Madame Forestier. Gosh,
at least they're honest.
How are they going to pay off this debt? I guess we're going to learn about that right after this break.
马蒂达到家之后，他发现那条借来的钻石项链不见了。噔噔，他先生就沿着原路一路这样找回去，到处找都找不到。好，文中这边用到 retrace one's steps， 就表示顺着原路折返。那还有用到 to no avail， 其中这个 avail 是当名词，表示效用、帮助。to no avail 就表示徒劳无功，完全没有用，无济于事。好啦，那既然项链是跟人家借的，当然要买一条还给人家咯。最后他们就在一家珠宝店找到可以匹配的钻石项链。马蒂达的丈夫动用到继承的遗产，还跟亲朋好友借钱，甚至还用到其他来源的贷款，这样全部凑齐了36000法郎，买下那一条替代品，再让马蒂达把它拿去还给佛瑞斯特夫人。唉，好啦，这边有一个单字叫做 loan。Loan 是大家都不喜欢的东西，叫做贷款、借款。好，那么补充单字 inheritance， 它表示遗产、继承的遗产。接回到课文中。
The necklace.
It took the Loisels 10 years to pay off their debt. The hardship Mathilde endured during this time made her look older than her age. One day, Mathilde ran into Madame Forestier, who hardly recognized her. She told Madame Forestier the truth about the necklace. When she finished, Madame Forestier was in a state of shock. "Oh, my poor Mathilde," she said. "Mine was an imitation. It was worth 500 francs at most."
Everyone, 36,000 francs, or francs, that's a lot of money. And apparently, it took the Loisels a decade to pay off this debt. Yes, it took the Loisels 10 years to pay off their debt.
That is a long time, but that's a big amount of money. So yeah, if you have an average job, paying back the price of a diamond necklace will take you a long time. Of course, these were difficult times for them. They had less money than they normally have. They couldn't buy fancy things or anything like that. And then we read the hardship Mathilde endured during this time made her look older than her age. Wow, so she probably had to take on 2 or 3 extra jobs, cleaning homes or cooking for people. Both of them suffered great hardship through this long, difficult period.
And it aged Mathilde, these hardships did. By the way, a hardship is something that makes you suffer, okay? A hardship is like a challenge, a difficulty, or something that just makes your life really, really hard. Hardship, it's something that is hard for the most part. But yes, hard is an adjective. Hardship is a noun. Anyways, for example, since the war, there has been great hardship in this country. Living there is no longer easy.
No, it's really, really tough. So this hardship was part of their life, but they couldn't suddenly just find all the money or make the bank forget about the loan. They had to endure these difficult times. To endure, this verb kind of goes with hardship quite a lot, because to endure something is to live through and to survive a difficult time, all right? So if it's a time in your life when you have a lot of troubles, you can't just quit. You have to fight through, live through, hope for a better future. And that time, though, when you're living with the great difficulty, the great hardship, you are enduring. You're living with something that is making your life very difficult. It could be pain, it could be money problems, who knows, but it's not easy, but you gotta fight through it. For example, I don't think I can endure that awful music a minute longer.
That's pretty bad.
That's enough polka hits.
It's pretty bad.
Oh, stop, please. I can't endure it anymore.
Anyways, it took them 10 years to pay off this debt. It wasn't an easy thing to do. They had to work very, very hard to do so. Then one day, Mathilde ran into Madame Forestier, who hardly recognized her.
The hardships have changed her so much.
She looks really old.
Gray hair, wrinkles, kind of stooped back from all the hard work and difficulty. Madame Forestier, Mathilde, is that you? And what did Mathilde tell her? She says she told Madame Forestier the truth about the necklace. Oh, I look like that because we had to buy the necklace and it cost money and my life has been so difficult. That's why. When she finished, Madame Forestier was in a state of shock.
Yeah, but it wasn't about how Mathilde looked, okay? She was shocked about something else entirely. She says, oh, my poor Mathilde, she said. My necklace, was an imitation. It was worth 500 francs at most.
What?
Yeah, it was a fake necklace.
It wasn't real diamonds?
No.
It was just glass?
It was an imitation. Yes, here we have the word imitation. It's being used as a noun. An imitation is kind of like a copy of something that is inferior to the original in some way. So a diamond necklace, that might be the original. If you make an imitation or a copy, you replace those diamonds with glass or something that doesn't cost anything maybe. It just kind of looks like those diamonds. Yes, an imitation looks like the real thing, but it isn't the real thing. Further, we have an example sentence for the word imitation. This isn't a real fur coat. It's just an imitation.
Well, that's good.
That's good. You shouldn't wear real fur.
No.
Anyways, what a surprising turn of events. Poor Mathilde. Vanity really did her end.
That's it?
Did her in, I should say.
We don't find out what happens?
That's it. That's the end of Mathilde's life. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on here. We have to ask and then answer the what do you think question before ending our lesson. Mike, were you surprised by the ending of the story? Why or why not?
I was surprised because I thought that the Loisels would ask Madame Forestier to sell the diamond necklace, give them back most of the money, and then they would buy her another imitation necklace. Everyone would be okay, and they could pay back the debt. Didn't happen.
It's not the way the world works.
Oh, man.
Sadly. All right, folks, with that, our story has come to an end, and it's time for us to say bye-bye.
Take care.
马蒂达在舞会上度过人生中最快乐的时光，成了众人瞩目的焦点。可是这个代价太大了，因为那一条钻石项链，这家人花了10年的时间来还债。那在这段期间当中，马蒂达忍受的艰苦，让她看起来比实际年龄还要老。那有一天，他就巧遇佛瑞斯特夫人，对方几乎认不出她。那接着他就把这个项链的真相告诉佛瑞斯特夫人，对方听得非常惊讶。因为佛瑞斯特夫人借给他那条项链其实是仿制品，是假的，它顶多才值500法郎而已。 他们竟然花了36000法郎！天哪，这消息真是晴天霹雳！辛苦10年到底是为了什么啊？好，我们最后来看3个单字 ，hardship。hardship 它是名词，表示艰辛困苦，它是个不可数名词。那么 endure 这个字是动词，它表示忍受、忍耐。imitation 这个字有模仿的意思，不过在课文里面它表示仿制品、赝品。好，那么文中的片语 at most 它表示顶多、最多怎么样怎么样。另外 Jeff 老师刚刚在评论马蒂达的遭遇时，他说 Vanity really did her in。 好，那我们来学一下 Vanity V-A-N-I-T-Y 这个字就表示虚荣、虚荣心。至于 do somebody in 就表示导致某人失败，它也有杀害某人或是使某人精疲力尽的意思，所以它就是说虚荣心让他失败啊。好，以上就是今天的讲解，同学们别走开，马上回来哦。大家好，我是 Hanny， 欢迎收看我们的文法单元。今天要介绍文法重点有4个，第一个是 take pleasure in 加上名词或动名词，第二个是 present 当形容词的用法，第3个是 take 表示花费需要的句型，第4个是 pay off 的用法。好，我们先来学Take pleasure in 加上名词或动名词，这就表示以什么为乐，从什么当中得到满足。那其中的名词 pleasure 就是指愉悦、愉快、喜悦、乐趣等等。那么 pleasure 的前面呢，你可以加入形容词来修饰，例如Matt takes great pleasure in helping others. Matt 非常乐于助人，他从帮助别人当中得到很大的满足。那接着我们来学present 当形容词的用法。好，第一个是表达在场的、出席的，像是 How many staff members were present at the meeting？ 有多少员工出席那场会议呢？好，那么第二个是用来形容现在的、当前的，像是 There's no need to make any changes at the present time。 目前不需要做任何的改变。好，接着来学Take 表示花费需要的句型。Take 当动词可以表达花费时间或是需要多少时间。那常用的句型有2种，第一个是 something takes somebody 加上时间加不定词，第二个是 it takes somebody 加上时间加不定词。好，那这个句型里面的 it 就是虚主词，用来代替真正的主词，也就是不定词 to 加原形动词。例如The report took him 5 hours to finish。 也可以说 It took him 5 hours to finish the report。 他花了5个小时完成那份报告。好，那最后来学 pay off 的用法。第一个用法是及物用法，它表示付清、偿还偿清。好，那当受词是事物的时候， pay off 就表示付清某事物的钱，还清某事物的债。例如It took them 30 years to pay off their mortgage。 他们花了30年才把房贷还清，没事不要乱买房子。好，第二种用法是不及物用法，表示有回报，也就是用来表达你所做的事情有了回报，终于获得成功了。例如Richard is optimistic that his investment plan will pay off。 Richard 乐观相信他的投资计划会顺利成功。好，以上是今天重点整理，我们下次见喽，拜拜。
各种表示饥饿口渴的说法。
Can I have some of that? I'm parched.
No.
Please?
No.
I'll give you something to eat.
No. Okay, I'll trade you.
What
do you Oh, I'm so hungry. Yes.
Awesome. Whoa.
Hi, everybody. I'm Holly.
Hi, everybody. I'm Shane.
So 今天我们的主题是什么？哦，表达饥饿口渴的说法。所以刚刚你跟我说 I'm parched.
I'm parched. 我渴死了。
渴到不行了。
Yeah.
这时候好朋友就会伸出援手解救他。可是 事实证明我不是好朋友。Yeah，
我觉得这个是很生活化。Right?
Yeah.
You have to talk about eating and drinking all the time.
对，我们无时无刻都在吃吃喝喝的。
Especially you, Fatty.
Yeah. So 刚刚说我口渴到不行，那如果我很饿呢
Starving.
OK， 我快饿死了。
Yeah. Starving is really like in Africa, children don't
Yeah.
have food, they're starving.
对，那就是饥饿到一个不行。
Yeah,
对，
so
可是如果
这是有点夸张。
对我们平常这样讲的话，其实就是超级夸张，可是没有比非洲的那些小孩还要可怜。
可是我饿死了，可以很直接的翻译。I'm dying of hunger.
OK. Dying 就是直接要死了这样，所以真的是 literally 要死了。
You can't say I'm hungry, die 了。I'm hungry, die.
不行 ，I'm dying of.
I'm dying of hunger or
口渴
thirst.
thirst.
Dying of hunger or I'm dying of thirst.
OK， 所以两个都可以，饥饿或是口渴。那还有另外一个就是有点嘴馋，你知道，就是我没有很饿，可是很想要嚼一嚼。
Yeah, I feel like that right now.
Oh, really?
I already ate breakfast, but I want a little something, right?
Yeah, 那个怎么说
I've got the munchies.
OK, I got the
munchies. Munch is like
OK， 有点
like a
像小老
mouse.
鼠。所以其实就是没有到超级饿，可是就是想要就吃一点东西，对，小小满足一下。
And I think a lot of times people will ask you, like, are you hungry? Are you thirsty? And 你说有一点。Do you know how to say that?
OK， 有时候会这样，就是有一点饿，可是没有到超级饿。
You could say, I could eat.
OK，
I could eat.
OK，
I could drink.
所以我其实没有很饿，可是我还是可以吃东西。Yeah.
But I think I could eat, we say more often than I could drink, right?
Yeah， 好像比较少讲。
Maybe drink will be more like, hey, you want to drink tonight? Yeah, I could drink.
就是 drink 其实
喝酒
其实我会是喝酒，不是直接喝什么饮料。有时候其实美国比较常说 drink 是只喝酒的意思。
And what if you're so hungry you could eat so much food?
什么动物可以吃很多吗？
I'm so hungry I could eat a horse.
你可以吃下一整匹马。
A horse, not a cow, not a chicken,
But
not a pig, a horse. Who eats horse?
所以不能把它代替成别的动物吗？不行吗？
I think you could, actually, yeah.
Really?
If you really want to be creative, you could say, I'm so hungry, I could eat an elephant.
OK.
But we say horse, that's the common one.
Okay. All right.
Got
So I'm really hungry and I'm really excited to do something else to
Live
get
action,
my mind out.
right? Live action, right?
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Live
let's
action.
go.
I'm starving. Are you hungry yet?
I could eat. What do you feel like eating?
I'm not sure, but I'm so hungry I could eat a horse.
I know a pretty good buffet nearby. It's all you can eat and drink, which is good because I'm pretty parched.
Cool. Let's go there. You lead the way. Number 1. I'm parched.
Number 2. I'm starving.
Number 3. I'm dying of hunger. I'm dying of thirst.
Number 4. I've got the munchies.
Number 5. I could eat. I could drink.
Number 6. I'm so hungry, I could eat a horse. I could eat a horse.